Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hypercraft. Today we are going to actually get started on the design and kind of working out where things are. I've done a little bit of digging here, but I'm going to have to get on with some more in a little bit, and then I'll probably get back to you afterwards. But firstly, what I'm actually going to do is I actually have got this thing working. I've forgotten the name of it. What the hell? Beacon. I've got my beacon working. Finally, I had to do a bit of research because I am a bit of a noob and I didn't know how to work a beacon. So it now actually works. I completely forgot that in the last video that I left it hollow inside. I thought, I'll just, plan out where it's meant to be. And I forgot to fill in the inside, so that was helpful. So anyway, we're going to actually head to my spawn house. Midnight Designer messaged me on Skype saying, when you get online, if you go to your spawn house, record. So I don't know whether or not it's a prank, whether or not it's a gift. I have no idea. It could literally be anything at all. But anyway, I'm going to head down there now, and I shall catch you when I get over there. Okay, I'm back at spawn and it's loading in kind of slowly right now. I'm kind of doing multiple things on my computer at the moment, so hopefully it shouldn't be laggy for you guys. It isn't laggy for me at the moment. But anyway, I was going to just only start recording when I got over to my spawn house, but since, I have had quite a few new subscribers, thanks to Mumbo for liking my video, I thought I would kind of show a little bit of spawn. If you guys want, a tour of spawn, then I can definitely do that in another video for anyone that's new. But this is kind of pretty much the market area, and we're just going to head through this. And my frames have dropped completely right now. They are kind of low. I'm not quite sure if it is my settings or whatever, so we are going to have a quick look and actually just chop the chunk things down, because that is kind of crazy, loading 15 chunks at once. But anyway, we are going to head straight over here. My house isn't too far. It's just behind this kind of stone one, which is well, that over there is where my house is, and I can just see some weird black thing. Oh god, I think I know what it is. I think I can guess what it is right now. Oh my god, what the hell? There's a giant cat on my house. This is crazy. What the hell? Oh god, this is something for my favourite cat lady. Oh god. So, I don't know how, but apparently I earned the title of Cat Lady of the server. I don't know why, because I'm actually a dog person. Yeah, wow, okay, this is kind of weird. I really want to get up there and take a closer look. I want to check inside first that nothing else has gone on. Wait a second. I can hear a lot of cats, and by a lot, I mean an absolute lot of cats. I'm going to turn up friendly creatures. I bet they're in that massive cat up there. I bet you they are in this cat. Oh god, we're going to have to head up here and... Yeah, they're getting louder. Oh god, this is... I wonder who put these blocks here. Oh god, this is... Well, interesting, shall we say. Oh god. It's a cat, and it's on my house. It's kind of floating a bit since my house is kind of made of half slabs, but... Wow, okay, so I suppose we're going to head inside the cat a little bit. Oh god, I nearly fell off then. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh god, these are all half slabs, which is a bit of a pain. Maybe we'll do this. That works. Cool. Oh god, my frames are still really struggling a little bit. I apologise, it wouldn't usually do this unless I'm doing some other stuff on my computer. But, yeah, there are definitely cats inside this. Is there even a way inside? Let's just go in through its stomach. Oh. Oh my god. There. I suppose we're going this way because that's where the block is. Oh my god, how many cats are in here? Oh dear, this is quite a few cats. Wow. I'm not quite sure what to say, to be honest. Should it be thank you, or should it be what the hell were you thinking? I have no idea, but I've ended up pushing one out. Okay, you're free. You're free to leave, cats. You can go when you like, but they're all sat down. Not really too bothered. So, well, this must have taken quite a bit of work, to be honest. My roof's actually probably quite a pain to build on, especially with the half slabs and everything. It's actually placed some blocks underneath it, but I suppose he gave up on that because it probably just made a mess. But, wow, this is kind of crazy. Thank you, Midnight, for this. I don't really know what to do with it. I kind of want to keep it a little bit. I'm probably going to place the wall back on it in a bit. I'm not quite sure if I want it or not. Oh my god, this is crazy. I kind of just thought there might be something, you know, to do with inside of my house, but wow, I did not expect this cat. So, well, Midnight, you've definitely outdone yourself. That is kind of awesome. Kind of crazy, but kind of awesome at the same time. And if anyone doesn't know, this is Midnight's house over here. His link will be in the description, so you can definitely go check him out. And if anyone has some kind of awesome pranks, then I'm going to be definitely getting him back with them. So feel free to write them in the comments or message me or whatever. And also, I'm hoping this isn't a spoiler, but I can kind of see Zorgin's kind of base over there. So I'm not actually going to go over there just yet. I will check to see if he's made a video on it. But otherwise, we're going to completely ignore that, because otherwise I don't want to spoil things for you. But yeah, thank you, Midnight, for this lovely cat. I'm probably actually going to leave it there, especially for now. And thank you, Midnight. It was quite amusing. Okay, so I'm still here at my base. I've been doing different things around the place, and Lapis Laurie is just coming back. She went over to the desert to go grab some sand, and she got killed by a zombie, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. It is pretty dark over there. I don't know which part she was in, but I'm sure you might see in her video, maybe. But yeah, she's had 18 deaths so far, and I've had 13. So yeah, that was mostly... We both got 10, I'm pretty sure, from the wither fight. So that added to our death total. But anyway, we are literally done. I put this in the rack there because I'm just getting some mushrooms along. They're actually in the dirt over there now. But yeah, we have pretty much finished digging the whole thing out. And I really like it. I think it looks very, very good. And actually I'm kind of surprised because, to be honest, when I first started it and, you know, started making things out of stone brick, I did think, well, everything's stone brick, you know. Although I am going to be changing it up, you know, there are going to be other blocks involved, and I'm also going to be changing these walls up as well if I find the time and everything. But that's not going to be high up on my list just yet because, you know, there are many things that need to be done other than, you know, just changing the walls up, because I can do that, you know, whenever. One thing I'm doing at the moment is actually continuing the staircase, because the staircase has only come up to like here. This is the last layer. Well, same layer as this, but you know. And I was actually gonna take it down here, and that's what I've been doing so far. It isn't, you know, it's a bit rough around the edges. You know, it's not gonna end here, etc. You know, there are gonna be different blocks and things. But it's all gonna be going down to this level here, which, you know, for some reason I didn't measure this up or anything, but it actually meets up with this spawner here, which is a cave spider spawn, which I have 3 of down here in this ravine. I have 3 cave spider spawners, only 2 of them I think connect. Actually, I'm not sure any of them connect, to be honest. There's one over there. See there, one there, and one there. Actually, no, these 2 do connect if I stand like in the middle there, but you know, I'm not quite sure if I really want a cave spider spawner. I know that Albernac has one, and I'm not really a big fan of the cave spiders as a like spawner. They're just a bit of a pain, to be honest. I have 2 skeletons, so one's there and the other one's over that side again. I'm pretty sure those 2 do connect over there. I'm not quite sure though, not 100%. But I'm actually going to be using that as a, I'm going to make like a drowner or something for it. I don't want to use it for XP because, you know, the end farm's for XP and that's where I go to do all my enchanting and everything. I don't really want to do very much of that here, so I'll probably have like a small enchantment room with a brewing station and everything like that. But I'm not going to have, you know, anything major, you know. I'm not going to have like a massive XP farm with lots of stuff because, well, you know, if I had 3 spawners maybe that were joined up, then I may have, and if they were all the same spawners, like you know, like the cave spiders and that. But you know, this is actually a pretty lucky find, having like 5 spawners nearby. But you know, it's a mine shaft, so you know you are going to get these cave spiders, and these are a pain. Such a pain, these cave spiders. I hate having to light them up, all the cobwebs get in the way. But anyway, these 2 blocks here are the middle, so it does hit one of the middle blocks. I don't know, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to use it just yet, but I'm definitely going to use that skeleton down there, even though it's kind of a little bit to the side and a bit off. But yeah, actually I could actually use the other spider spawner once over there, because I'm thinking it is just outside of the circle. That's the edge of the circle there, and it goes round. It could be quite nice if that was like a little separate room, but I'm not quite sure if it is actually out of the circle or not. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing so far. I'm probably going to come back to you again at some point with probably the other side complete, hopefully, if I get that done. Or that does take a while, and I'm quite happy that I've got one side done at least. This means that I actually know what level everything's going to be at and everything, so I can start planning on the inside. I'm just going to say a quick hello to Armitage, and yeah. I'm thinking that actually on this floor here that's going to be at this level, or around this level, I could actually put a staircase down a bit further, but I'm not quite sure if I want to. We're actually at level 34 right here. But yeah, we are going to maybe put a glass floor on this level, just above the ravine. So I'm going to clear out the ravine, make it look pretty and nice and stuff, and maybe put some trees and stuff in it, and a bit, you know, foliage and things, just so that from the top down it looks really nice. And also, I can't remember whose base it is. I think it was someone on the Geomine server once. I think it might have been Wheezy's base. He had like a little area that you could walk through, like a woodland area that was in like I don't think it was a ravine, I'm not quite sure what it was, but he had lots of villagers in there, and that looked pretty cool. So I may kind of do something similar to that, and have like different coloured glass, not multicoloured glass, but lots of greeny colours and yellowy, browny stuff, kind of mosaic maybe, or I'll just have, you know, plain old glass or frosted stuff, and I think that looked pretty cool. So we're actually going to head off now because it's getting pretty late in the UK. It's nearly 2 AM. Pretty bad. I should have been in bed by now, really. But yeah, I've been working on this, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. And yeah, but yeah, I'm going to head off now, and I shall catch you in a bit. Okay, so we're back on the server. It's the next day, and I've done quite a bit. A lot of it you can't actually see from up here, but if we follow the stairs down, I have continued them down on both sides. Now, I'm not quite sure what I mentioned last time. I think I mentioned about doing something like this, but I'm not quite sure. But anyway, we are going to head straight down. Pretty much all stone bricks still down here. I might, you know, end up mixing it up a little bit, because I don't really want it to be a slip base or a woolly base. I don't really want it to be all stone brick. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it does look cool, stone brick, but for me, I like to mix things up a little bit. And yeah, I usually end up, like, if you look at my nether tunnel design, it's kind of a bit crazy, so I don't know if I'm going to do a bit more of that kind of stuff, but yeah, this is what I've done. I have dug this whole thing out. Now, to be honest, most of it was mine shaft, so it wasn't too bad, but it did take me quite a while because I didn't have an efficiency 5 pick anymore since they run out. And I have then got the stone brick that was up on in that middle ring, and I followed each bit down, so we have this circle inside, and the outer circle, which I think looks cool. Not quite sure, you know, what I'm doing with it yet, but I think it does make it look a bit more stable. Like when I didn't have these bricks here in the inner circle for a while, and it just looked, you know, very much like it was going to fall down, because it doesn't look like it was held up by anything. It was held up by these outer walls, which is so very far apart. They're like 100 blocks in between each wall, and yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this. I haven't decided whether or not I want to cover this up with glass yet. I've made a little pathway over it, and also I'd, you know, get rid of all the cobble and everything, but I'm not quite sure if I want to be able to see it, to be honest. I'm thinking I should probably put in another floor, but maybe only on this inner circle. I'm not 100%. I really need to try some things out and think about what I'm doing. That spawner right there, is that even in the inner circle? I think it is. I think it's just down there, which is kind of interesting. I don't really know what I'm doing with the spawners yet. I really don't want to have to get rid of them, but that one right there is a bit annoying. It's right in the centre, like not even in the centre, because it's 2 block centre, but it's kind of right in the entrance. I was thinking about making like not like a trap or anything for it, like making it like not a centerpiece exactly, but part of the design. Not sure how well that would work exactly, or how the hell I would do that, but I think it's a shame to get rid of the spawners, to be honest, because, you know, they're not rare, but, you know, getting this many spawners in this area, you know, it's kind of crazy. And you know, we have that one there. Is that one even in the circle? No, that's just outside, so that's quite alright, because I could make a little room here. I'm not even quite sure what spawner that is, but we'll drop down here, have a look. That's another spider spawner, and then this is where the other skeleton one is. One of these skeleton ones, oh, I can hear a slime somewhere. One of these skeleton ones I'm going to make into a drowning trap, just because I want some bows and some arrows, because, well, I don't have a lot. Oh, it's only a baby slime. Thank you for the slime balls. Awesome. Okay, but apparently I don't have any room in my inventory. No, of course, it's all full of cobble still. And yeah, anyway, I'm going to finish this episode up here. And next episode, I'm probably going to get started on the actual design part. I know that I said that last episode. Which way am I going? This way. I know that I said it last episode that I was going to get on with the design part now. But, you know, I had to really, you know, still do a lot of digging. So apologies for that. But it is looking pretty epic. And once all the digging's done... this level is for sure. You know, I might make the ceiling a little bit higher, which may take a little while, but I think I actually need to make it one block higher, at least. But anyway, we are gonna, you know, do a lot of that off camera like I have been doing, because none of you guys want to see digging. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching this episode. Let me know some ideas if you have any down below. There's actually that spawner there as well. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with all these spawners. They're crazy. They're all just spread out around this area. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, yeah, thank you for watching, and I shall catch you next time. See ya.